Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. This is the fourth installment on this AI generator program, and I'll leave a link to it at the bottom of the page. But if you type in clip art small church with cross, with steeple and cross on top, and you search it, and then you go to images, and then you go to tools, and then you go to size, make it large. Then you go to color and make it black and white for laser engravers. Well, this is what you come up with. Pretty good, some of them, but none of them are like the church that we've had in the picture in this one. So I've been playing around with this. So this program is $15 for 150 credits, and you can make. So I took this church in a video a couple of weeks ago and cropped it down, and so you can do all this stuff. This is bold, sketchy. This is thin, detailed, and you're getting some pretty good churches like the one we have in the picture. But what I've learned, if you kind of like this one, you could resample it and it will redo it again. It only cost you 10 cents to do one more. And there's a pretty good church. And you could take that and bring that into Corel if you like it. So let's just take this one and let's right click and copy the image. And then let's bring it into Corel Draw and right click and paste it. Now it's huge, so we're going to want to reduce it in size. And I'm going to go, now you do have to trace it because it's got a white background, but that's not that big a deal because it's such as line art. So we'll make our box yellow, go up to Object, Order, Back a Page, and you can see all the white. So what we're going to do now is trace it. Well, we could actually make it a little bit smaller. Let's see what our nudge factor is. So we're almost 5 inches. We'll set our nudge factor on 5. And as always, I make a copy of it in case I mess something up and want to start over. And I'm going to trace bitmap, outline trace, clip art, which I use 99% of the time. And if we don't want that sun, I'm going to show you how to get rid of that sun and maybe even some of these other little bushes and stuff. Take a little bit of time. It's at 40. And it's a really neat program, and I will put a link to that AI. So here we go. We're going to say, okay, we're going to nudge it over. It actually made, well, what I should have done, let me back up here and do it again. Outline, trace, clip art. I did not remove color from entire image. So you have to let it do the process. Sorry about that, taking your time. But then when it finishes right here, this grayed out area will, once it gets past 40, it starts. And then go up here and go remove color from entire image and say, okay, now let's nudge that over. And that's pretty much an engravable item. Now, if we want to get rid of some of this stuff, we can go up to Object, Group, and ungroup all of it. And then we could grab this sun and don't hit calculator, hit delete, grab that, and you can, that's only, okay, I'm going to get rid of my yellow box so we don't need it anymore. And you could use the freehand pick tool on this and hold down the Alt key, and anything it touches, it will delete. So we got one more. And then you could still, like if you don't want that, you don't want that, you don't want that, even if you don't want these lines, I think we can see if we do that, it's going to get rid of a lot. So I'm just going to hit this. And once again, this is going to be connected. So what we can do is left click, right click, and now we have an outline. And if we wanted to get rid of this, just take a 2-point line and go like just straight down take your virtual segment delete key and delete that. And you can do the same thing, and then you can actually delete that or cut it. Now, some of the things are blacked in, and you could do the same thing if you wanted to get rid of some of the other items. I'm going to get back to the pick tool. I'm going to pick that right there and get rid of it. And let's say that's good and that's what you want. Then you could take the whole thing and put it black to black, hopefully. And there you go. That's an engravable church. And that doesn't look very good. You could take it and delete it, delete it, delete it. And you could add something in there. It's a little bit rough, but it's just like anything else. We could use the smoothing tool on like 2 inches. Well, that's still too big. Forgot how little my church was. 0.25. And just go through here and smooth out this roughness. And depending that all depends on how big your engraving is going to be. If it's not too big, see how it's smoothing that out? And just zoom around and, change some things. And like this part of the cross, it added a line. Kind of hard to tell what's going to happen because that's probably connected. So we can go left click, right click. And this is one of the easiest way to do it. Take your shape tool, grab that and delete these 3 nodes. Take these 2 nodes and right click and turn them into a line. And that just makes them like that. Now you'd probably want to clean up that cross. And now because it's in hairline, you can actually see that needs to be smoothed out quite a bit. And you could do all the way around it. And then just take it, and it's already selected, and then just right click. And you could take away the outline and make it a little bit thicker. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.